Well, back to
And we
back
are
days.
live for episode 4 of Muscle Mischief. What's up, guys? Been a long time.
Oh
In
yeah.
like 4 days.
Yeah.
That's long, bro. It's long.
Did you guys do
Yeah.
anything for Labor Day?
I lifted and had a bonfire.
Okay.
It was
That's
all right.
something.
I'm not a bonfire person. Just 'cause I don't
Really?
like the smell. Yeah, I don't like the smell and I hate heat. So
I like both of those things. Maybe not in the summer. In the fall, much better.
yeah, in the fall it's not bad, but yeah, right. It wasn't too bad out though. It was a little chilly with a little breeze, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Mike, did you have any plans?
I worked, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's right.
You didn't work on Monday?
Yeah, I killed my cat on Monday. Put her down. You want to know?
That was Monday.
That was Monday.
Yeah, I was hesitating towards asking what you did Monday because I didn't know what day that was.
Yeah, it was yesterday. So there was
Monday,
that. It wasn't a very good holiday.
Yeah. You had to work?
No.
No.
I worked the whole Labor Day weekend, and then I took her to the vet for that and had a euthanizer.
Sam, I thought that you had to work on Monday. You did work?
I did work yesterday, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm getting mixed up.
I work a lot.
A lot.
Making that dough.
I overwork. I should work as much as I do.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have all your weekends now. This would be nice.
Yep.
It's a fucking good thing. It's not like, oh man, I got work this weekend.
Yeah. Well, technically, I got 2 weeks left because my notice I just put it in. So
You're such a nice guy. Just putting in notices. Usually they're like,
what did it say? What did you put on that note?
I don't remember. It was something about
undervalued, underappreciated. You guys don't pay
I
me enough
wasn't
for
bad.
this.
I'm gonna be honest. Towards the end, I was a trash employee for that part-time job just because I didn't care anymore. But it was more so management was shitty, and I didn't feel like dealing with it. And they were adding so much bullshit that just didn't need to be added, and I just wasn't, keeping up with it.
Yeah,
so.
didn't they
Did you
get
go
really
off on them?
strict?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't go off on
Oh.
it. I was nice, yeah.
But you said a lot?
No, it was like 3 sentences. It was just basically like, I just can't keep up with the stuff you guys keep adding. And, I just can't commit my time anymore, yada, yada, yada. So pretty much it. Yeah.
Basic.
I mean, didn't they have some sort of rule like you weren't even allowed to be with earbuds anymore, right?
See, that's the thing. Like, what happens is someone gets in trouble and then they see that they're not doing something. So then they enforce some bullshit rule like, you can't have your headphones in, you can't have the television on, you can't have this and that. And then after a month or two, they stop caring again, and then people just do it again.
Yeah, why would they have a TV in there if they say you can't have it on?
Yeah, right. And it's not like just your average television. We're talking this thing is like
84 inches.
I don't even know how big. No, it's bigger than that. It's
Damn.
I don't know how big it is. They brought in like a company that had to put individual tiles of screen in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like 6 figures for it.
6 figures.
The $1 million TV, or sorry, the
no six
hundreds,
yeah, not,
yeah, okay, hundreds of thousands. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's 4K or 8K. It's something high definition, like full. Yeah, it's they had the whole full shebang.
What would you guys usually watch when you guys were
Yeah.
watching? Interested.
Like obviously during football season we'll put football on. Sometimes we just put movies on, like because we have cable and stuff, like actual like a full set. So
Nice.
yeah. I mean, so like it splits up into 4 sections. So like one section's for one computer, one's for another, they had it designed so that one would be like television, would be like for the television that like you put the news on, but obviously you can only watch the news so much. And then the third one would be a computer and you have like monitor and alarm systems on the board or whatever. So
I bet
I
you're
have a
gonna miss
picture.
that shit.
No, I'm not. I hated that job.
The TV?
It wasn't that special because I just sit on my phone anyway. Like
Yeah.
the only thing I will miss is like on Sundays because I used to work every other weekend. Would be like when we had football on. That would be kind of cool. But other than that, it wasn't that big of a deal.
I think every job that I've left, I just left a note when I did leave a note that just said, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. I
Well,
just like a post-it note and I just stick it on their desk.
I've been hearing a lot of people don't even put 2 weeks anymore.
A lot of people
Because,
just
like,
leave.
Yeah, because like they're scared of getting like the repercussions, for management for doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I think you could hold that against them, but you'd have to go through all that bullshit. No, I did have.
I mean, I had. I'll
So
go for it. Go for
I
it.
had one job where I just quit, but I didn't just leave. I walked up to the manager and I said I quit.
That's better than just not coming back,
Yeah. And
I
that
mean, at
job, there's a lot of
Aurora,
people that just didn't come back as a car wash.
yeah. See, at Aurora, I had 4 or 5 years, so like, I'm not going to throw away that on the resume.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. True. Can always put fake numbers.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's more so like I just don't. I just want that conscious that I wasn't fired, and
No, yeah.
I went out being the respectful, the respectful way, not just.
You always come back eventually if you wanted to. Not saying you will, but it's a good way.
I don't. The way it ended between me and my last supervisor, like. I started losing respect for her, just the way she runs shit, and I think she kind of got tired of my bullshit too. So
It doesn't matter though. At the end of the day, they always need people. So
yeah.
So
Well, so when I first started there a few years ago, there was only like 3 or 4 of us, like through like because we were 24/7, but we only had like three or four full timers, and then we would have like weekend people. So there was only like probably less than 6 or 7 of us total as a department. So like everyone was like respectful of each other. Everybody had each other's backs. Management was a little bit better at keeping up. But now there's like 7 people per shift, so there's like 25 people total, probably, maybe even more.
Yeah.
And it's just now you just feel like you're a number.
Yeah, I get that.
So, and the company I'm with now is a lot better. So I wasn't, and obviously you guys know, like with my full-time job right now, I work 45-hour weeks. So I get 10 hours of pay period of guaranteed overtime pay. So it's very nice.
Yeah. Was that one chick still? Is she still at your old place?
No, she actually she got some different job, some supervisor job or something.
Okay.
couldn't handle Sam anymore.
Who?
I left first. What you mean?
She couldn't handle Sam anymore. Still being around.
Yeah.
I left before.
I know, you fucker. You're the one that got away. Duh.
And she was sad that you left. Good evening, laddies. I'm excited to share something for all you fitness enthusiasts and style lovers out there. I'm dripping from the latest clothes available on radfitness.net, where you can find top quality athletic and casual wear that keeps you looking great and feeling comfortable. Whether you're hitting the gym or just keeping it casual around town, we've got something for everyone. Exclusive for our listeners, you can use the code MM10 to receive 10% off your first order. Visit radfitness.net today and step up your style game. What topics did you guys come up with for this week?
Bro, we all know you do the topics. I just show up.
No, I told you guys to bring us a couple topics for today.
Fuck. I just worked 14 hours. I ain't got shit for you. I didn't even know we were doing the podcast until this morning.
Well, sometimes that's how it goes. Is you got to just roll with the punches.
This isn't live.
We're live, baby. We're live, baby.
What the fuck is he
Paw
doing?
Patrol. We're up on the double.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Should have been a cat.
I was cold.
Should have been a cat, bro.
There's no chance your ears are cold till you put that shit on.
That's all I had.
He's happy. Happy, happy, happy.
I don't have anything else. My cats chewed up my all my other hats,
I believe that, honestly.
but they left this one alone.
At least they're not as bad as dogs. I seen this dog that like destroyed a controller. I would be fucking furious.
Yeah, shit like that. Controllers are expensive. Like
I'd
$80.
I put my dog in the chokehold, guillotine,
Oh, PlayStation
Snap
5
snack.
controllers are stupid expensive now.
like $70 or something.
And I personally thought PlayStation 4 controllers were better in general.
They are better. These are like they're so big.
I don't think I've
They
actually
just don't.
felt either.
They just don't feel as comfortable as PlayStation 4. Like PlayStation 4s just fit better.
Yeah.
I think Xbox has the ultimate controller.
I'd say that's pretty. I think that's a common agreement for most people, especially the 360.
Right.
The 360 was good. Xbox One was pretty good.
The
It's
best-
basically been the
The
same
best
since.
controller was the Wii remote.
I still think those were good. The
Flip it.
pointing wasn't that great, but the fact that you had like one thing in each hand, like if you had the nunchuck, it was great.
It wasn't bad. They say one of the worst controllers was Nintendo 64. If you
I didn't
remember.
like that, yeah, because it had the joystick on the left and then the middle, and then the buttons were off to
Yeah,
the
hold
right.
it like
So you had to
this.
move your hand.
It was weird.
It is a weird controller.
The only thing I really played on there was Mario 64, Go Kart, Madden 99, and
Madden 99 on
there
what?
was Madden 99 on N64.
I used to
And-
like
And
What is it,
GoldenEye.
I like the GameCube with Super Smash Bros.
Bro, that was such an ugly controller. It wasn't a bad controller, it was just ugly.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool
GameCube
with the with the analog stick they had.
The thing was ugly as fuck, bro. They came up with a slightly better design. I'm like, what is this thing? It worked though once you got used to it.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look that bad.
Yeah,
I see two
first
versions.
my first console was a PlayStation 3, but
Mine was a
PlayStation
Wii.
3. What about the Dreamcast controller? That thing was fucking ugly too.
The Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, that controller was ugly.
Like the
I thought it was fucking ugly.
Sega
Shit.
Dream. Oh, that looks horrible.
Exactly.
It's just got the one joystick.
I don't know who designed it, but I can see why that console failed immediately.
Interesting. I don't know much about the Sega Dreamcast.
You remember the original, like I don't know if it was the original. You remember that one Xbox controller was like fucking hideous?
No,
don't know.
what type of X?
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look it up. I
Like the
don't
first
remember.
Xbox?
It was just
I
like
got a
the Duke Xbox controller. You remember that?
Duke Xbox. No.
Like the original. The thing was like long and just weird looking.
Oh, so it's bigger than.
Yeah, it's like bigger and like longer. It's like stupid.
Yeah, that is huge. That's got to be uncomfortable to play with.
Imagine being a kid trying to play with that, dude. Like, what the feezy?
Yeah, I see there's a picture. I'm actually going to put this up later of this guy that has huge hands, like fat, holding the controller. It looks hilarious.
You know, another one that was really ugly. It's a little bit before you guys' time, but do you remember hearing of? Well, there's two of them that come to mind. Do you remember Atari?
Yep.
They actually had like a controller. I don't remember the name of it, but it had like a shit ton of buttons. Like it made no sense. And I've never personally played it, but you remember a long time ago they actually came out with the glove for the Nintendo, the original Nintendo. It was a controller too.
For what game?
I don't know what they call. I think they called it like the Power Glove or something. Let's see.
Yes, the Nintendo Power Glove
It was so fucking ridiculous. Fucking.
is a rubber glove with like a TV remote on the wrist. Yeah, that looks useless.
It was. It was way before its time. That was the problem.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a time for glove controllers.
They were trying to do somewhat like a VR sort of thing, but that was like way before their time.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
It had like sensors that was supposed to connect to the TV, but they would always disconnect and reconnect. It was just way before its time.
Yeah.
The other thing I remember Nintendo had, they used to have this Olympic game, and you could do sports. So, like I don't know the name of it. Where you run real quick and you jump over that sand?
Yeah, long jump.
Yeah, they had that it was like a mat, like a step-in mat.
Why did you explain it like that?
I don't know what kind of mat it's called. It's like a step-in mat, kind of like a Dance Dance Revolution mat. Like you had to run real fast on each side, and then the player would match it in speed, and then you jumped, and it would match your jump.
Huh.
I don't know it's just something I remember when I was younger that I had. I'm old, you gotta remember. You guys are young.
I remember the Wii had a board that the only thing I remember you could use it for was like yoga. I remember it was like the Wii mat.
I don't remember the Wii mat.
I never used one, but I saw a couple. I did have there was a Tony Hawk game exclusive for Wii that came, actually maybe not exclusive for Wii, but it came with its own skateboard controller, and it controlled by leaning left or right or forwards or backwards. Didn't work at all. Like useless. So I had that game and I tried using it, but it's completely useless. You guys are on PlayStation now or Xbox?
I had Xbox, and then my kid wanted PlayStation, so I got him that. And then he didn't play either, so I got rid of the other one, the Xbox, because why not? Need two consoles. I already got a PC too, so he's literally the most unappreciated little fucker I ever met. Got a PC, VR, Xbox, PS5, and no matter what, I'm so bored, Dad. I'm so bored. I had bare minimum when I was a kid. You're lucky if you get 2 to 3 games out of the year.
You gotta wait till he starts going after girls and then see if he's still bored.
I ask him, does he want to go get some Pokemon cards like I collected when I was young? Get Pokemon cards instead.
Hey.
I used to do so much just to get a pack of Pokemon cards, just to think back. That shit's crazy.
You ever steal them?
No, I never stole them. I'm a terrible thief. I got caught once when I was young, and that was the end of my life of crime.
I had one friend who he wanted to go with me to the grocery store. I was just buying some regular shit, but he wanted to steal Magic the Gathering cards. And I just let him go do his thing. And we get back out to my car, and he shows me like everything he had. What this dude did, he went in the store, and the packs are like cardboard, and he just ripped the packs and threw them on the ground, and then shoved all these cards in his pocket. And I'm like, you could have at least been smarter about that. Like, throw that shit away. You just leave it on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, I think stealing's not really my thing. I don't know. I see a lot of people even like fucking finesse the self-checkout, and I'm not even all for that. It's not that serious.
I think some people do it for the adrenaline more than the
Kleptos. Yeah. I
Get
had
off,
an old
have like an
teacher
orgasm.
who was a kleptomaniac.
that I told you guys that story when I used to work. I was a molest prevention manager at a Walmart.
No, I didn't know you did that.
We caught this person. I can't remember the exact details of how much, but like we had been monitoring her for a while, but she had over $60,000 worth of groceries. So what she would
Food?
do is everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was primarily food. What she would do is she would go to like the frozen section and rip off a barcode from like one of the dollar, frozen dinners,
Yeah.
and she would hold it in her hand. So when she would scan the items, it would scan through. So she was getting steaks, Tide Pods, everything for like $1, $1.50.
That's crazy.
So like we're talking like she would have a whole cart worth of stuff, $50 maybe, you know what I mean? Like, and we ended up catching her because her dumbass didn't realize this one barcode she stole off of one of them was a discontinued product. And when obviously they do the audits, they're like, why are we selling something that we don't even have? Yeah. So then we started catching on and we found her, and yeah, like we had her, and obviously the dumbass used her actual credit card, like in her name, like it wasn't a fake or anything. So like it was so easy to trace it back, and
a dummy.
She probably, I don't remember what they charged her with, but I mean that's felony charges.
Oh,
60,000, yeah. Anything over 300 is a felony.
Over 300? I thought it had to be over.
I thought it was 5,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Unless they changed it, I remember it was 300.
That might be a misdemeanor if it's 300.
Yeah, maybe that's how much they can actually charge you for. Well,
yeah. Well, usually if it's less, if they could charge you for any amount, but usually if it's like, from what I remember, if it was like less than like $100 or $60, maybe I think it was, the cops wouldn't even come out. They'd be like, whatever, just
right. Was that back when? Did Walmart still have the cameras in the scanner, like the bottom one?
That was yes, yeah. This is during COVID or right after COVID. So.
Okay, yeah. That's when everybody was stealing.
That was when self-checkout was becoming the biggest thing. They weren't checking receipts or anything like that. And we all had the social distancing and all that stuff. So it was easy.
It was mostly if you were black, it was okay.
Like, because if they were checking receipts, there's no way that she would have got away with that for that long. Because you would put it together like a full cart for $50, and we're talking Tide Pods, and we were talking like a half a dozen Tide Pods she would get for $5.
I'll tell you one thing. I felt like fucking Walmart was racist. I'd see so many people walk past, and then when I go, all of a sudden they're checking my receipt. And I got a tattoo, but damn, man.
That's the face tat, bro. It's the life you were built.
Fucking.
You think they're racist towards you because they checked your receipt?
Dude, there was like, I don't know how many people that walk by, and then I'm the one that gets singled out. Like, what the fuck is up with that?
It depends what you buy. So what I remember from when I used to work there,
I have like 3 bags in my cart. Oh my gosh.
It would used to be like anything like electronics. It was a guaranteed they would check you even when we weren't.
It wasn't even electronic, brother. You're talking about like basic like bread, eggs, and shit.
Jewelry.
Like, oh yeah, it's like I'm really trying to get over on you guys with these energy drinks. Oh yeah, man.
Some people are just, they don't give a fuck. They literally.
She got like I don't know what was up with that. Like she got like an attitude. Like I had like 4 energy drinks in my hand, so I'm like boop, 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 boop. She's like, make sure you scan each one individually. I'm like, ma'am, if you want to come and do it for me, by all means, come on right ahead, because I'm technically doing your job. It's like I make way more money than you. There's no reason for me to fucking steal. All right, so just mind your own fucking business.
But I remember when I used to work like the night shift, sometimes people would come in with a cart, stack it full of everything, fully electronics, they just walk out. They won't even stop.
That's the best way to do it.
Because you can't stop them. Technically, I mean, you can't technically stop them. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I remember when I worked at Northern Tool, we had people stealing there. It got so bad that like every single power tool we had was locked up in a cage or like in the back warehouse. The last thing that we didn't lock up was like these $60 chainsaws. We're like, nobody's stealing this shit. And they were like on the bottom shelf, like tucked away. right next to the steel display. So everybody always just goes to the steel display. And this one day, I think it was 3 guys came in, and they loaded up their hands with these chainsaws, and they were like waiting in line to check out. I was checking out these people at the time, and I remember glancing over and thinking like, why the fuck do these guys each have 4 chainsaws? And one of the guys like goes back out, gets in the car, and then like very shortly after that, the guys just bolt out the door with the chainsaws, hop in the car and dip. And I remember I just picked up the phone, called my manager, put it down, and then that was about it for my day. I just kept going.
The effort people do to steal is crazy.
Yeah. Like Husqvarna, $60 Husqvarna chainsaws. Big ticket
Oh,
items.
no.
Like it's stolen. You can't sell that shit for 60. What are you selling it for? Like $30?
That's all I'm
Like,
paying.
That's $30 profit.
yeah, but like you have to put the effort into finding a buyer,
Not to mention your face
or
is
you
on
just
camera
make enough
now
money.
too, so it's like.
Hmm?
Not to mention their face is all on camera too, so it's like
Yeah.
it's not even that worth it.
I think that was COVID time. So I think they had masks, number one, and then they had the plates off their car. Because we
That
did
was
actually have really good parking lot cameras. You could pick up plates,
that
but they
was
took
the
them off.
that was the problem though too. Like, around COVID with that whole mass shit, you didn't really know who to suspect doing what. You had people walking out in the open, sidewalk through the neighborhoods. They still had their mask on. I just didn't really trust anybody. You still have people that do that to this day.
It's weird. Yeah.
You have people out in the open and you have a mask on. Like, what is COVID just flying in the air?
I had a thought about masks the other day. I want to see what you guys think. I think masks, I think one of the points that they wanted us to wear them for was to like dehumanize us, like not recognize other people fully as humans. Because like you think about how humans communicate to each other, it's all facial gestures. And like other animals do that too, but they don't have nearly the amount of facial muscles that we have to like make those expressions. And so when you take away half of your face, like you couldn't really tell what people were thinking. Versus if you could see their mouth, it's a lot different. So I think that was a little strategy.
I think it was just to see how compliant people would be, how
That
easily
too.
they would be swayed and obey the government with no question.
Yeah.
Same thing with the jab.
Yeah. Double dosed.
Come on, oh,
Moderna.
you got to get your booster too. Just remember,
I got to go get my 6th booster. I'm a little behind.
I didn't get any. I'm still here kicking.
Any
Maybe a high, maybe a
original shot or booster?
none of them.
Yeah.
My Siemens Gold now. They're buying it, man, online.
Yeah.
Sam's got a creepy. He's in the dark now.
What the fuck is Sam doing?
He's
Does he have a
making all.
candle in the background?
Hey man, this isn't your OnlyFans, bro. Stop it.
I'm turning on the light.
Oh, his shirt's definitely going to be off.
He's
He's putting on a
he's just
show.
he's just gonna be in boxers. What's up, baby?
Uh,
All right, here's the
oh,
reveal.
Who's a dildo, bro?
Oh, he forgot to put it away. It was in the background. We have to go back and check the tape.
Hey,
Okay.
bro, have you ever seen those streamers like the game streamers? They get busted. They still got their. I don't know who puts their toy on a shelf.
Yeah, I
you see
saw
that
that
funny?
one
Did you see that? Did you
on
see
the
that funny one
news.
with the professor where the kid has like a back, like a back scenery thing going on or whatever?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the professor's like, "Can you please take that?" He takes it down. He's got a big dildo just sitting there in the back.
I haven't seen that one. Yeah, Mike keeps his toys right next to the super glue. It's a smart place.
When it's stuck in me all day, bro. So
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Have you been seeing much of King Tolo's content lately? Just freely flowing into your pages?
not as much.
I
Yeah.
haven't, it's if you stop watching his videos or clicking on them, they don't come up as much. And I stopped.
We just seen that one that I thought he was genuine for a minute, and then he finessed me at the end with the peptides and shit.
SARMs.
Ah,
MK.
I thought you were being serious, King. Now you be over.
Well, I think he's finally falling out of the algorithm. So
Good.
all of those people that were sick of seeing him, I don't think you're going to be seeing him much anymore, unless he does some crazy stunt to come back.
Rad 200, bro. The next step up.
Well, that S3 and that S4, from what I remember reading a while back, that shit's like super toxic. He was talking about, but he didn't seem to mention that either.
Can potentially make you go blind.
It does that? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
but it's
S4,
weird because it's temporary.
S4. That's S4.
S4 and S23. Yeah. Yeah, it can temporarily make you go blind.
Like Viagra?
What?
No, that can mess with your vision. Actually, yeah, that can make you go blind, can't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my buddy was telling me about his buddy but he took too much, but he like the next day he couldn't really see clearly.
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
is weird.
fuck that.
I think that's only Viagra. I don't think that's Cialis or any of the other
I'll
ones.
stay with the limp dick, bro, if that's gonna be the cost of banging abroad.
Yeah, waking up blind. It's not like waking up with an itch. It's waking up blind. That'd be horrible.
Like I'm blind, but I got laid last night. Today's still great.
Yeah, not at all. You guys been seeing anybody special on social media? Anybody new that's blowing up with some dumb shit?
I just keep seeing that Gracie Bond with that big butt, but I think she's just stuck on my algorithm for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah, the one you keep sending us.
It's like ridiculous, dude.
That's not a fitness account.
It's not something that I would personally want, but it's like something if I saw it in public, I'd be like, holy fuck.
I'd look at it. It's interesting.
I can't help but look.
Yeah.
Got me mesmerized. Yeah, see, I can't even speak right.
Download it, digitalized.
My name is Mike.
You should have
I
done
got
that
from me.
Yeah,
you should have done that from the first episode. Just talk like that, and then like years later,
should I be
just
like
stop talking like that?
should I be like sketch and shit? Special teams, special players.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Oh, bro. After I mean, he's still popular, but it really killed his career when they came out with his he did some gay OnlyFans stuff.
I don't think it fully killed it, but
It did
I
it,
definitely
but
don't see him as much.
he lost a big base of people that watch him. I think they just like,
Yeah.
it's not for me. Like everybody's got their past, but that's a big one to hide.
It is. I mean, shout out though to him because he fully owned up to it on the internet.
Well, it was
Like
good
said,
that
yeah, I did that shit.
it was good that
it was weird.
It was good that he had a support system because he really, from what he said, unless he was just saying that shit, he was contemplating suicide and shit.
Yeah, I remember seeing that too. Yeah. So, yeah, man. But do you think he fakes those mannerisms or like exacerbates it?
Yeah, they said that's his persona just for streaming that in real life.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard anyways from other people.
Because like I'll see him like somebody recording him in public and like he's still like he's twitchy, but like he's not like full blown doing it.
I wonder if he's done it so long it's kind of just stays there a little bit.
So you think it's like it's fully an act, not just like exaggerated?
Yeah, I think it's fully an act. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that guy.
He's a completely normal. Well,
you always gotta have something to make you help you stand out from everybody else.
Yeah, he did gay OnlyFans.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, even that Neon guy. What is this, like his second time faking his own death?
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I got 4 days to live. Like, bro, just calm the fuck down.
I've
I
seen
know.
Nobody care. Nobody cares, and nobody believes you.
I've seen a Togi clip of him saying that he has 14 days left, or the doctor told him he has 14
Oh,
days left.
his liver's cooked.
Yeah,
That was when he was drunk, wasn't it? Or when he took like
I have
the
no
bang.
idea. I've just seen the clip.
That guy's a fucking idiot too. But I don't know what half the shit to believe him anymore. He takes how much fish oil does he take a day? I forgot. It's I was
Yeah,
like,
he takes.
holy fuck,
Yeah, he
man.
takes a ton of it.
Yeah.
I keep fish
When
oils
he
in my
pulled it out of
pocket.
his pocket, when he pulled it out of his pocket and gave to
To Larry,
whatever,
that was funny.
Larry Wheels, he's like, "You take your fish oil today, here you go, bro." That shit was kind of funny. I gotta give
Yeah,
it to him
that
there.
was funny.
He's like, "You've been on here for that long? Did you take fish oils?"
Yeah, that guy
Have you
is.
have you Togi's beef with Greg Doucette? Have you been seeing that shit?
No,
Greg Doucette
Dude,
has beef with a lot of people, but like, I guess from what podcast is that with what's his face? It's more of an act. He doesn't actually like
oh, Bradley Martin,
have like
Raw.
I can't remember what
I think
podcast,
it
but
was
one podcast is someone
Bradley.
who knows Greg personally. Greg doesn't really have like hatred feelings towards any of those. He just does it for the views.
Mm-hmm.
Well, oh no, definitely. But like, I don't even view Greg's shit. Um, but on this channel, like, since I don't watch videos on it, I'll just get like what our channel falls into. I'll get like those categories pushed. And so I get a Greg Doucette video every time I open up YouTube under this account. And every fucking video is a new one about Togi. Like, Togi is going down. Like, some dumb shit
It's
about Togi.
usually he picks one person, he sticks with them for a while. It's usually
Like a
he
video a
reminds
day.
me he reminds me of Nick Trigili, but just not as much of an asshole and doesn't sound like a clown when he does it
Yeah,
either.
but much crazier.
Yeah.
I don't think Greg Doucette can't pass as like a fully sane person. I think Nick Trigili can.
I don't know. From all the videos I heard from the guys that he used to podcast with, that dude never like scamming people,
I've heard a lot
mental
of shit.
issues, yeah, a lot of drug issues.
I just mean like how he presents himself to the public. The two.
I think it's more of a persona. I think he's probably a douchebag outside of the podcast, out of his.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, all I've ever heard about Nick Trigili was that he scammed people. Like he
Yeah.
had multiple scam businesses, scammed people for coaching, and that got kicked him. I think that got him kicked off of
He
that
got kicked
podcast
off
with
of
Leo.
YouTube. He got kicked off of YouTube and Leo. Yeah, him and Leo started hating each other, but Leo was, I think, didn't he pass?
Yeah, somebody killed him.
Nah, he died of a heart attack, I thought, or something shit.
No, somebody killed him.
No,
He was living with Tony Huge in Thailand,
From over there.
and somebody came into his room
Phone's on, like,
and
the
killed
side.
him, and they've never figured it out. And
Well, I
Tony
know
acts
Leo
like he
had
knows
like
nothing.
he had a family and like just I think he used to beat his wife or something like that, I think, or something.
Yeah, he beat his wife and his dogs, and then he abandoned his son. He abandoned
And
his
I
son.
love
Well, like all the information about his wife came public to the internet, like all of his charges
yeah,
and stuff. And then he
right.
fled to somewhere in Europe, and he left his family, left his son, and then he literally never went back.
And I love how like his preach was like, this genuine guy that's like, super loving and caring and stuff like that. That tells you right there. The
Bullshit.
internet never really, yeah. And it's funny that Boston might never even associate because I know Boston, he was very big on morals. So like, I don't think he would have even messed with him if he
If
knew
you knew
that.
that, no,
Yeah, definitely would not have.
no. I mean, Leo was smart. I still go
Yeah, he
back
was
and
very
watch some of
smart.
his videos, but Yeah, he was.
I think he was more scientific though than pure like knowledge based from like experience, like coaching and
Yeah,
stuff like that. And I think you got to have that fine line between the science of it and then the actual usage towards people and clients. Like,
you have to blend them together. Like a study can
right,
never tell you
absolutely,
anything, and
right.
so
And everybody's
studies,
different. Everybody reacts differently too. So,
right? Like a study could tell you that definitively in every person this is going to happen, and you're still going to get those people where it doesn't happen. So like
right.
use the studies, read the studies, get the information from it, make sure you're reading it right, and use that information for real world application. But the most important thing is real world results. So if the real world application doesn't give you the results it's supposed to, stop doing it. Do what gets you results.
You know who
Yeah.
gets on my nerves that I've been seeing lately? Not saying he's wrong in some aspects, but just fucking, it's really not that big either. And I'll give it to him. He's natural. Is Jeff Nippard.
Yeah. He's very short.
He's very scientific.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's not how you do it. You really should be this way and doing it that way. And I'm like, bro, the people you're criticizing are fucking 3 times bigger than you. So
He does a lot of critiques on like lifting form, right? That's like his main thing.
like, some people when they're doing lat pull downs, they'll swing down a little bit, lean
Yeah.
back. He's like, no, you should never do that. You stay in a vertical position, come down with your elbows at 90 degrees, touching off your chest. Like,
It's the same thing where like you got to be able to lift heavy.
that's what I'm saying.
So if you stay in that strict form, you can't lift,
Heavy.
whatever amount of weight. Yeah, not heavy.
I think
You
it's
could
very
go
personal
heavy.
dependent. I think it's that's go for it.
Keep the form pretty strict and go heavy. Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
I also think it's personal dependent. Some people obviously want to go a little heavier, and that's just their style, and that's what they feel like would give them better results.
I mean, top level like bodybuilders, even of the past and shit. And yeah, they were on gear, but fucking they did a couple swinging here and there, doing rows, lat pull downs. I mean, their form wasn't always perfect either.
Well, I feel like the
exercise.
heavier, yeah, that's true too. But I feel like the heavier that builds that density. So
yeah, it all
With,
depends.
like-
Whatever works for you. I see it as
like you look at like a guy like Phil Heath. You watched his videos, like especially towards the end of his career. It was all hammer strength, plate load stuff, never free weights or anything like that. 99.9% of people would never be able to hold muscle or build muscle lifting like that. But for him, it worked.
And there actually is a lot of bodybuilders that used to train really heavy and have built most of their size from training really heavy. But now they train like 60% of the weight and just really control and squeeze it. And they'll maintain that size, if not grow. So like
I think that's the Nick Walker. I think Nick Walker fits that.
That's specifically who I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
because he's strong as fuck. When he wants to put weight on, he can put some weight on that damn shit.
Yeah. No, yeah. I saw him touching I think he was doing 315 rows, like nice and clean, super clean, controlled.
strong fucker.
He just did that T-bar row with 7
Humbler.
plates and actually he did that T-bar row for like 7 plates and was actually squeezing and holding. I was like, that's a lot of weight to do that with.
Was that the barbell or the humbler? The Arsenal
The barbell, yeah. He just did it. He just posted a couple days ago.
Because he did. I remember that maybe like a month or so ago, he posted a humbler video. I want to say 4 plates per side.
Yeah, that's
nice
a
and
lot
controlled. Crazy.
Yeah.
A big fucker though.
Yeah.
He said I did see something on the story. He woke up lighter today, so he had to have a high carb meal.
Well, yeah,
revive glucose.
He's like 6 weeks out right now.
Is it already? I thought it was like
it's 5.5. According to Was it Hani Rabad? 5.5.
It's October 10th.
Yeah, so about 4.5, 5. Yeah.
Interesting.
Supposed to be a video coming up soon with Derek and be working out together. They were supposed to bring C-Bum, but C-Bum's a dad, so he declined that.
busy.
He declined that offer. They try to make it seem like C-Bum's scared to work out next to Derek and Hottie because he's going to look smaller.
Well,
He's
he
gonna
will
look
look
big.
smaller,
C-Bum is big.
but he's gonna look smaller compared to those two guys, though.
Oh, for sure.
But then again, he's got a
Hottie's short. I mean,
yeah,
Derek
but
is too.
Hottie's a thick dude, though. When
Yeah.
you put somebody next to him, he's a thick dude.
I mean,
Derek too. I mean, yeah. I mean, that tells you the difference between classic and open.
they're not
Like,
they're
how
not
much
back
bigger
they're not back-to-back champion like C-Bum though. So.
Well, C-Bum obviously has got more of a reputation and probably has more of a following than those two, but
Classic versus open. And 212.
I'm sure Chris could keep up strength wise too, because I know Chris is strong.
Yeah, I've seen him do some pretty impressive lifts as well. Mainly deadlift. He's good at deadlift. Him and Ian Valier, good at deadlift. What do you think? Top 3 open bodybuilders, 2024.
I'd say Derek's gonna win.
Okay.
C-Bum,
And,
there's nobody gonna
he's not in the open, you
Open.
bot.
Oh, the open? I thought you just said bodybuilders. I didn't see.
What?
I wasn't paying attention.
Right.
Yeah, Derek's gonna win. Hottie will probably be third.
I'd say Samson, just depending on his conditioning.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Samson or not.
He's going to be a wild card.
If he's conditioned, he could. I think he'll go second. But I know he switched coaches, and I know he's had some issues with conditioning the last years.
Has he revealed his physique at all?
He doesn't need to. The dude is. I think the dude is. Go for it.
Has he revealed it lately? Is what I mean. Like recently,
I think so.
Revealed it, like shown it. The recent,
Oh yeah, he has. Yeah.
Is he looking good or
he has? I think Samson has the potential to win the Olympia if he nails his conditioning.
So he got third last year. Hani won, Hadi, and then Derek second, right?
No, Derek won last year.
Hadi won 2 years ago.
Yes.
Okay. So Hadi, Derek. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I will say Samsung is just dependent if he comes in condition. If he comes in condition, like peeled to the bone, the best he's been condition wise, he will win the Olympia, I would say. But I don't think he's going to do that because I think he just had a falling out with what's his face,
Milos,
yeah.
Yeah, he's back with his wife.
I guess it came out that he never really followed the protocol, and I guess a lot of other top level guys never followed his like insulin protocol and stuff because obviously he's always been very big on insulin.
Yeah.
And I guess a lot like Regan never followed it. I guess from what who's that other guy that never followed his stuff too, I guess. Regan, and there's some other top level guy that I guess supposedly never followed his insulin regimen.
Yeah, I've heard what Milos allegedly prescribes, and I wouldn't want to take that either. Like he has his guys drinking like 200 grams of carbs intra-workout.
Yeah.
And then having some post, having some pre, like.
Well, the amount of insulin he's giving those guys though, like.
Well, yeah. That's
especially
why
how big especially how big those guys are too. Like the amount of energy they're burning just doing everything day to day compared to everyone else is just insane. So.
Right. What do you think, Andrew Jacked? What do you think?
He's another wild card. So I honestly think he has the potential to win Olympias. I'm saying like multiple Olympias, but I don't know if he's there yet. But he definitely has the structure for it for sure.
So if I'm reading this right, Andrew got 8th last year.
Yeah, he improved a lot since last year, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's top five at
Yeah, for
least.
sure. I'd say he's going to be at least 4th or 5th, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam don't think Nick's gonna place more than top 5 either.
I like Nick. He's probably honestly my favorite bodybuilder to watch these days, but it's just so hard with his structure.
He's rough.
It's just so it's
Yeah.
so hard to see him place top 6.
Just
I
because
don't
not
know.
it's too bubbly.
I think he'll place 5th or
Blocky.
6th. I think he will.
Blocky there. Yeah, that's the word. You think he's too blocky built?
Yeah, I think he'll place 5th or 6th for sure, but I don't think any higher than that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'd like to see him because I like he's one of the only guys I really watch anymore. So
He's got a good personality, character.
yes, he does.
Yeah.
Definitely. He's
Good
humble
role
too.
model. Yeah.
Humble and he's confident at the same time.
Yeah.
I think Hunter Labrada too, obviously, from the guys I follow, like Ian Valier and these other guys, I guess he looks crazy right now. So then again, he always does. So I don't know.
Gotta see who
Well,
brings
he
it
never
on
comes
game
in
day.
shape.
Yeah. Well, he should have lost to Nick that one year, but they put him above Nick. I remember that pissed a lot of people. That pissed a lot of people off. So
All right, let me read through last year's top 15. I'll actually go top 17 because it's interesting. Derek Lunsford, Hadi Chupon, Samson Dowda, Brandon Curry, forgot about him. Andrew Jacked, Hunter Labrada, Michael Krizanek, that Slovakian guy. Tony O'Burton, Reagan Grimes, Charles Griffin, Hassan Mostafa, Andrea Presti, Theo Leguire, Roman Fritz, Justin Shire, Phil Klahar, and then Ross Flanagan. But his name is crossed out.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
That's the Flavor Gang guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. He's funny. He's funny as hell, but he's kind of condescending. If you ever listen to his Instagram,
I see the occasional post from him.
yeah, he's very condescending. It's kind of annoying.
To who?
To just like when he does Q&As and stuff, like he won't answer the question. It'll always be like beat around the bush, like a cocky answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his grocery store videos are funny.
Yeah, those are that's the ones I sent you guys. Yeah, I was like, this shit's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Another guy too I follow is Justin Shire, but he's not competing this year.
What happened with him?
He's taking a year off.
Okay.
And then that Crizzo guy, I know he's not competing because he just had surgery.
Yep, shoulder.
Yeah. Regan Grimes, I feel like Regan Grimes is pretty much. I feel like he's always a disappointment when it comes to the Olympia.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's someone that I think should just stop. He bounced around classic, open. Did he ever do 212? I don't think they had 212.
He tried. He tried it. No, I think he tried it actually.
But like he's never done well in any of them. It's like just hang it up.
Well, he's still young though. He's still like 28, 29, so he's stupid young, but
yeah, but what are you chasing? Like he's never gonna win. So what are you chasing?
Yeah.
So maybe it's just all he knows. I don't know.
He's got a good following though on YouTube.
I guess if you stick it out long enough, maybe you can get popular enough. You could start your own fucking supplement company, just like everybody else.
I think he does have a supplement company.
Does he?
Yeah. Grimy subs.
I mean, I feel like that's the biggest way to make money in this industry nowadays.
Supplements.
Actually, I feel like that's a financial risk because supplement companies don't make it nowadays usually.
It's a lot of competition.
I mean, I feel like
a lot of top level guys open gyms. I feel like that's.
I feel like if you fucking get the right ingredients and your shit actually works, people will buy it. I feel like cheaping out on stupid ingredients and maybe somewhat making it work. That's what really just people like might try it and they go, eh.
But that's where like it's just highly competitive. Like there's so many people that make pre-workouts.
I'll sell
It's hard to
my.
compete.
I'll put a little bit of DMAA in it. I won't tell no one.
A little hidden stuff.
Yeah, well, how did that get in there? Must have been when we made it in India. I'm sorry, guys.
Isn't
Put
that
the
why
big.
Blackstone Isn't that why PJ Braun went to jail? Something like that.
He was putting something illegal in his supplements. They got popped for something. I don't remember what it was. But yeah,
That's why you don't stay in America, though. I'll be fucking always chilling in another country.
that's what Tony Huge does. He's living in Thailand,
Come get me.
operating Swiss chems,
Come get me, you
operating
big bad
enhanced
man.
athlete, and getting bank from it.
That's how you do it, bro. They
No.
don't care. They don't care in other countries, bro. They're fucking. This is only a country they try to regulate everything and tell you it's bad. And then when you get supplements that
Dude,
actually
why does
do,
my thing keep freezing? What the fuck?
you get supplements that actually do work, they fucking ban them. Oh, this is got such and such in there, and we
Yeah.
haven't took it off the market. You're like,
It's bad for you.
yeah, that's
All
what
of a
they
sudden.
tell you. It's bad.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah, no, Tony Huge, he's got it set up because like the Thai police don't do anything. Like the same thing with Leo's death. They didn't find anything. Like nothing. I don't know how you don't find anything with a case. And from what I heard, they just don't try that hard. So definitely if Tony's ever in trouble, he's probably fine.
As long as he ain't slinging no fucking heroin or anything, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Dude, my freaking phone is just sketching hard.
I thought you were gonna get on the laptop. Your laptop was so nicer.
Yeah, then I gotta plug it in, and I hate doing all that.
God forbid you have to bend over and plug it in.
Bro, he's on a cut, dude. He's got to
All his energy
save
wasted.
his calories. Use them for training only.
At least you're not fucking eating gross like I did.
Yeah, was that actually
Ooh.
good?
It was
Hey, bro,
actually.
I eat this. What is
It was-
up with?
It was
Run it
actually
through us
fucking
again. What
good.
was in it?
It was grass-fed ground beef. You know the ones you get in the little square package like that,
Yeah.
like real lean. Just I threw it as like a little bit of salt, not even much. Oatmeal, fucking some sugar-free syrup, and and a teaspoon of peanut butter. it sounds worse than it tasted, but yeah, well, just the idea even to myself, I'm like, you're fucking gross, bro. You have
Did you even taste
you
the
have
beef?
to be high. Yeah, I taste the beef.
And it was okay mixing with oatmeal?
Yeah, like it
So
runs
you
good
go so you go
together.
to the shop. Oh. Very late. Yes, it is.
Why is that a
Sam,
bunch
you
of
ever
kids?
put your beef with some oatmeal?
That's gross, dude.
Even he thinks
Don't
it's
knock it
gross.
till you try it.
And Sam fucking eats just regular ass food. Even his girl was saying he doesn't put no flavor in his food.
Right now, I have turkey though, so like that.
Yeah,
Dry
what?
ass shit.
Turkey with no seasoning, a sprinkle of salt.
I have ketchup.
We're trying to go crazy. We'll put a little pepper in there. Whoa.
I have ketchup.
You know what I did tell him to try, Ryan?
Ketchup on turkey.
I've never tried it myself, but I know I've heard other people talk about Danos.
Danos. What's that?
Seasonings. It's like
Oh, wait.
no sodium and shit. Look it up. They look really fucking good.
Let me see.
I think they have some sort of substitute in there that does taste salty, but it's not. So it's kind of good for you.
Are these sold at like grocery stores or only online?
I think you can buy them at Walmart.
I see it. Yeah, Walmart. Yeah, they look good.
Fucking, I think I need to try one out and give one to Sam and change his whole life so he can live with flavor for once.
Did you find these on an Instagram or TikTok page of a
No.
guy cooking meat?
No.
I feel like I've seen them there before.
I've seen it on Facebook once.
Okay.
It's the same thing, but was Facebook.
That Flavor Gang guy puts out, I guess, crazy sauces. He also
I've
has that
tried.
cream of rice stuff.
Yep.
Cream of rice.
There was 2 representatives from Flavor Gang when I went to Animal House and did their posing seminar, like 2 years ago. I don't remember, but they had a table of Flavor Gang sauce with some little trials, and I couldn't tell you what sauces I tried, but I could tell you that every sauce I tried was pretty damn good. So, super low calorie, like no more than 10 calories per serving. They were good. Yeah. Didn't buy any though. Sorry, Ross. I don't even know. Are they expensive? I feel like they
I
are.
don't know. I've never really bought any of that stuff. Too boring.
Yeah, we know you don't buy that shit. You'll fucking knuckle down anything.
Too
No
expensive.
matter what it takes. Like.
$347. I could spend that on somewhere else better.
How much is it?
He'd be like $347. I could spend that somewhere else on something much better.
Oh yeah.
I could see Sam just not want to justify. That's too expensive. That's money I could use towards to a fucking Culver's meal. Fuck that.
These are $15
Danos,
per sauce. That's crazy.
the inflation, brother.
I'm not
They're
buying
paying
that
for it.
shit. I don't
They're
care how
paying
good it
for it.
tastes.
I
You
try
know, as good as the sugar-free barbecue sauce.
that one.
G-Who's?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that stuff. It's pretty good. I
Yeah,
got
the
some.
Baby back
brown
rice.
sugar, or is it brown sugar? That flavor is gross.
Baby rice has got fucking sugar free now too, bro.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Everyone does now. It's the health kick.
It's the keto. We're all on keto, man.
I got some. Forget the brand, but it's like a sweet and sour sauce. Goes good on rice. Goes good with beef. Goes good with chicken. Goes good on your eggs. Good in your protein shake.
I'm gonna try that Danos. I'm gonna buy a pack one of these days. They sell it in like variety pack. Put it on my list. And Amazon, because Amazon loves to deliver to me.
Can you also buy little like 1 gram baggies and put each flavor in a little baggie for me
For
and deliver
sure.
it to my apartment?
And deliver it, huh? We could do that.
And then secretly it's a setup and the cops are in my apartment.
Ew, what's this in the fucking bag? Seasoning.
Oregano.
I swear.
I have a funny story that I'm debating if I should say it, but it's about my friends getting sold oregano.
That's not the first time. I know my cousin one time got, dude, they literally finessed him out of a fucking, I think it was a dime bag. I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Like, really, dude, was it that serious? Like, fuck, bro. Like, they literally, like, sold it to him out of a van and then took off. Like, wow. Got over me on $10. Oh, my gosh.
You know, I think I am going to say it because it fully doesn't involve me. So, and it was like 10 years ago at this point. But yeah, my buddies and I were hanging out one night and dude, it's like 2 a.m. and they're like, "Hey, we're going to go get some weed. We're going to go like out to this one park and meet so and so." And mind you, like they didn't have bikes, they didn't have cars. Their transportation was just on foot. And so I'm like, all right, like I'll wait for you till you get back. And dude, they're gone for like over an hour, like long ass time. And like from the place that they told me they were going, like yeah, it takes a while to walk there, but like not that long. And so anyways, they get back and they go down into his basement and they pull out this bag and it's all ground up. And I'm like, okay, why would he sell you something that's ground up? And also, why would you buy it if it's all ground up? Like, that is sketchy as hell. And they crack the bag open and they all take a whiff and they're like, smells weird. And I'm like, all right, let me smell it. And I take a whiff and I'm like, it doesn't even smell like weed. And they're like, no way. This guy told us it was Blue Dream. And I'm like, no, that's literally not weed. I said, like, you might get lucky and have like 50% of that be weed, but that's some type of spice. And I'm pretty sure I don't remember the exact smell, but it was probably like oregano or some like green spice. But it was $20 worth. They did that to him over $20.
Yeah, I could see people.
And also, for the record, my friends did smoke that. They smoked it. They waited like 30 minutes and they're like,
throwing up.
yeah, this was bunk.
Blech.
Yeah.
$20 a lot for people. Well, you think about it, they're probably doing that to a lot, so they probably got more than $20.
Well, the funniest thing too was the kid that sold it to them was in our grade. He went to our high school, and this kid was a little bitch.
You should have.
Like,
you guys should have jumped him, bro.
well, I'm not involving myself, but those two could have easily beat his ass any day.
I would have beat his ass personally.
Oh, over $20. I don't know.
Yeah,
If it was more,
I wouldn't have did it at school. I definitely would have did it after school though. No problem.
oh yeah, yeah.
I would have told him, I would have asked for another one and then like drawn it back in and then actually beat him. That's what you got to do then.
Oh, that was some good stuff you had, man. Got any more of that?
This kid's probably like, hey, I wonder how much I can make off these kids.
Yeah. Should have got his stash and then started selling it, doing the same shit. Take your spot. Got to be careful out there. People selling fake drugs. I also had a realization about fentanyl the other day. I guess it was just a hypothesis. I want to see if you guys think this is maybe accurate. But I feel like a majority of the reason that people die from fentanyl overdoses if they take a pill is because it's not that pill was overdosed, but it's that, like fentanyl, you take it in micrograms, right? Like it's a tiny amount to get the effect that you need to get.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just no way to accurately mix that up. Even if you're making a huge batch of pills, like there's no way to make sure that it's evenly distributed. So I feel like most of the deaths are just from somebody that takes the pill that was loaded.
Yeah.
Or that half of the pill was loaded. The other pill, half of the pill didn't have as much.
True.
Because it never made sense to me. Why would drug dealers want to kill their clients?
I mean, it's a good
It
way.
was usually it's laced with it. It's laced with it. So you're obviously trying to bring in the clients. So as someone gets addicted to drugs like heroin, you need more of it. So you add it fentanyl, you don't need as much to get the same effects. So obviously when it gets laced with it,
Well, so, okay. I'm talking specifically for pills. So pain pills that are laced with fentanyl. Yeah, true. But I know dude, a lot of Xanax, which I can't believe people even still take that. I thought that was a phase for a year. But a lot of Xanax is laced with fentanyl too. So that one I never got.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you would take Xanax that's not pharmaceutical. I don't know why you'd even.
Everybody has a prescription for it. It's so easy to get one.
Some
yeah.
people.
Yeah, I don't know why you would take. I mean, come on now. You got to go underground for Xanax?
Bro, if you can't find nobody and you wanted something really, really bad, believe me, motherfuckers will try whatever.
I mean, I guess if you were already an addict and you were just trying to pick something up.
Dude, I've known people that fucking can't find pain pills and they take Suboxone instead, and Suboxone really is just supposed to help you get off all that shit.
Yeah.
Supposed to be for like heroin addicts, but they're that desperate. Because if you got a fucking if you got an opioid addiction, bro, and you don't have that, you're fixed, you get really sick, bad.
Oh yeah, you could die.
Like the fucking runs and everything. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids.
Or those kind of drugs, anyways.
Don't do specific drugs.
Do dietary supplements. The best kind of drugs there are. They're not FDA approved, but they say they work. Do they really work? I don't know.
Take untested, unregulated, who knows where it came from, substances. And you'll be fine.
Pixie dust is what they call it in the streets.
Guaranteed. Yeah, whatever the guy on the corner is selling and calls it, buy it.
If he
Trust
says it's
me,
anabolic,
it's
it's even better.
Yes. Anything for those gains. Sam, you've been messing with your camera for like 10 minutes. What's going on, dude? Are you sending some texts?
It's like bugging out. No, I don't know what's going on with my
It's not
camera.
bugging out on ours.
Yeah, on my end is like freezing and like it keeps like my screen keeps shutting off and it's really bugging me.
Interesting.
And I'm too lazy to go onto the laptop, so
This dude is crazy. Can't plug it in. Can't turn it on. Too much to ask. I'm surprised you picking up your PlayStation controller and pressing the home button to turn it on isn't too much.
well tonight it is. After I'm done here, I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah.
Don't rub one out to my image, right, Sam?
I already did that.
Ah, nice.
That's when he was taking a shower. Yeah. That's why it was so quick.
Did you work on your forearms like I told you? You got a two-hand that...
It's not big enough for that.
Oh, nuts. Well, you get two-finger it, you know.
I get the 2-finger rule, bro.
The pinch and roll.
That's what I tell people at the gym when they ask me how to get my forearms so big. I'm like, man, I just lean over in the shower and I fucking two-hand that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I got I was like, I had these way before I started the gym, bro.
I like telling people funny, ridiculous lies when they ask something serious. You guys ever do that?
What supplements do you take?
It depends what it's about, though.
What supplements do you take? Walmart supplements.
Yeah. I had one guy at the gym. I was training with an old training partner. And we kind of looked similar, like facial structure and like hairstyles. And this guy came up to us and he said, yeah, he goes, "Are you guys brothers?" And I like immediately turn to him and go, "No, we just fuck." And the guy goes, "Oh, all right." And he just walks off. And I never said anything else. Like I never like told that guy I was just kidding. I just like, I'm like off the cup. I'm like, nope, we're gay. Yeah, I'll do that sometimes.
That's funny, actually. It's a good time. Some people obviously don't know your sense of humor, though, or sarcasticness.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's actually with a lot of things that I say. If you can't pick up the sarcasm, you're like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Because I say some stupid shit, but I kind of just infer that people know it's stupid shit. But yeah, I should be a little bit more cognizant of that.
I don't know. People need to learn to have a sense of humor and stop being fucking so ass tight.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Life's too short.
Fucking, God forbid you even talk about politics nowadays. People get serious, way too serious.
Well, I don't know there's nothing funny about politics.
Well, I mean, just in general, like, fuck, you can't even have like a normal conversation. If you don't side with them, they want to rip your head off, bro.
Yeah, I think that's pretty common, though. I think because it's right now, I think our country with politics is so like.
We can agree
divided.
to disagree. We ain't gotta fucking be enemies just for that reason. Fuck.
I just think, it's because so many people hate Trump so much and then so many people hate Kamala so much. So
I
like,
don't.
there's just such a divide there.
I don't really hate Kamala. I just think she's a fucking idiot. But if you vote for her, that's on you.
Yeah, I don't.
You
Yeah,
want
I
to
don't
fuck? If you want to support illegal immigrants and give them everything that we worked hard for, go right ahead. Care
I
anymore?
think this political year, with all the propaganda and stuff, is going to be wild. I think we're only, what are we, 3 months out from the election?
some of the commercials you're seeing right now are just crazy. I'm like, God damn, what
Dude,
the just cold.
Let me show you something I came across.
they're going to
On
ramp it
TikTok.
up. They're going to take it up a notch. Next month, I'm telling you, it's going to get crazy.
It's gonna get crazy. Yeah, but I know for a while it was a while back. Though it was probably like a year or so back. There was talk, but it didn't go anywhere, and it was funny. Like Russia was backing them up. Like if you want to become an independent state, we'll back you up. You know how we did with Ukraine and shit.
Oh, like Texas separating from the U.S.?
Yeah, because of the way they were running the country and not protecting the borders.
Yeah.
Russia was basically saying they would back Texas up and shit if they wanted to disassociate with the United States and become a sovereign state.
Well, Texas is huge.
It could do it. Definitely could do it if it wanted to.
Honestly, if Texas did that, I wouldn't be mad. I think it would be cool as shit.
I would
Like
think
Texas already is its own place. It could be
I
its own
would
country.
I would probably move to Texas after that.
That'd be cool as shit.
Texas has got a lot of good laws.
Would that be like the reverse Alamo? Yeah.
I mean, they basically what they were doing. They're fucking. The only reason Russia got involved was because they were trying to do how we got involved with Ukraine.
Yeah.
We started. Oh yeah, man, you don't want to be part of Russia? We'll help you out.
Now what's up with them? What's going on in Ukraine? Where'd all
They're
that money go?
They're keeping all that war going because Zelensky doesn't want to step down. You know his term's up, but as long as wartime is going
Those two
on,
are still beefing?
ISIS.
yeah,
ISIS.
ISIS, yeah, these fuckers popped up and shit.
Yeah, that was a weird one too. I remember ISIS was the big deal, and then ISIS just ended. But like Al Qaeda was the same thing.
I gotta
Still
send
going.
you. I gotta send you a thing my buddy sent me, and it's this professor talking about the whole Middle East situation. Because after so many years, the government releases like documents and shit, and actually you get the truth on what was actually going on.
Yeah.
Like they're no longer classified.
Yeah.
And actually, Saddam worked for us. That's the funny fucking part.
I got to read those.
Yeah, dude, you would laugh, bro. Like, when they said he started beheading people, or what was he, hanging them or whatever?
I think cutting their heads off.
Yeah. He did that for the United States. They said, we'll get rid of them, but he took it as kill them.
When did they declassify those documents?
I don't know. It had to been recent though.
Okay.
You can look them up individually. I'm gonna send you that YouTube video of that college professor talking about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, do that. I'll look for them on WikiLeaks.
It just goes to show you, dude, like how, like after listening to how fucked up our government is behind the scenes, I was like, damn.
Yeah, some of that shit I just don't want to know. Because like you're never gonna know the full truth. And it's like some of it is so nasty that I think I just don't want to know.
Yeah, that's true.
But
they might assassinate me tonight now.
Oh, after we put this out, dude, we're
They're gonna make sure
being
they're
heavily watched.
Right, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm watching a video.
This motherfucker, bro. How come we're fucking at Kamales and shit? This Jess is trying to talk to Sam, and he's like, huh?
Yeah,
I was tired. Like yesterday,
that was funny.
I was tired yesterday.
I just found
after
it funny,
work.
though.
After work, it's like it's so hard to keep a conversation with me after work. I'm all day. It's just all day phone calls and stuff. I just can't.
I feel you in that.
It's I try my best, and some days are better than others, especially if if it's my day off from the gym or something, or maybe it's like a Friday or something, and I have that weekend, like, oh my God, I get the next couple days off type of feeling.
Yeah.
But like if it's the midweek or if it's a Monday or a Tuesday after work, I'm socially just done. I try
Well,
to
we'll
tell
let you
her
go.
that.
We'll let you go. We'll let you get some sleep. What time you got to wake up tomorrow?
Tomorrow it's just a normal day, so I got cardio at 8. So other than that, I'm good.
Cardio day.
Yeah, cardio in the morning and then training session after work. So
Well,
I'm
thank
I
you,
already know what the
viewers.
with where the diet is. I'm at a loss right now. Like I lift in the morning and I have a little bit more energy, but I don't have the food to really fuel it, you know. And then after work, I have the fuel, but I just don't have the energy. So it's like I take the loss and I just do it after work because at least I'm tired, but at least I'll get a good workout in with
Yeah.
the food in the system. So
Well, soon your cut will be over soon, and then you're gonna be getting
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
and throwing
Hopefully
some
you fuck.
food down the hole
Hopefully
again.
you're in a better mood. This Sam, I don't like. I need some positivity, Sam. I need that fucking listening to a country song, lifting heavy weights, Sam.
I was listening to country yesterday.
You're not positive like you used to be.
Well, yesterday was a different. I was tired yesterday. I don't know
Man,
what the. Whew. Yesterday was rough. I don't know what was going on yesterday. I was in a completely different vibe. Because Sunday, I felt like I said this past weekend, both lifts were phenomenal. Yesterday was just trash.
I get the trash lift. It's crazy.
It was bad. Brian, you should have saw I was death up in there. Like
You
halfway
you
through the workout, I'm just like I'm done, dude.
you would have been talking shit, Ryan. Like, this is what I fucking came to the gym for this.
Oh, you got
That
enough
shit.
sleep?
No,
5 hours.
no. See, I'm someone if I don't get at least 8 hours, I'm tired. Like 7 is obviously very doable, but anything less than that, I'm a different person.
Bro, I get 5 hours all the time on a 12-hour shift.
Well, that's you, but I'm
He's
tired.
he's tired. He's sleepy.
All right, Sam. Well, good night. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Muscle Mischief, episode 4. Like, comment, subscribe, leave us hate mail. You guys can send us hate mail. Actually, just put it in the comments. I was going to give my email, but that's a bad idea. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you in the next one.
Clean shirt, new shoes, and I don't know where I am going to. Silk suit, black tie, I don't need a reason why. They come running just as fast as they can. 'Cause every girl crazy about a shot glass man. Crazy about a shot.